Okay, so this is our last part of 11.6 notes. This is part 3, using volume to find surface area. The volume of the sphere is 5,000 meters cubed. Okay, so volume of a sphere, 4/3, pi r cubed, is equal to 5,000 meters cubed. Okay, what is the surface area to the nearest square meter? Well, there's no direct comparison to volume and surface area unless I solve for it. And I know surface area is equal to 4 pi r squared. So I've got to solve, okay, I've got to solve this. Solve for r, okay, pirate's favorite letter. And then we're going to plop that in there. We're going to make that green, okay, when we're done. Now, to do this, I can multiply by 3/4, okay, to undo that. So this is going to be 5,000 divided by 4 times 3, okay, which is 3750. So I got 3750. It's equal to pi r cubed. I'm going to divide by pi. So I got 3750 divided by pi. Now, oops, what did I do? Ooh, pi, not h. Oops, pi. So now hit that, and I get 1193. 0.662. 11.9. 1193.66 stuff in my calculator equals r cubed. Now I'm going to take the cubic root of both sides. I want to show you how this is done. I'm going to take the cubic root. I'm going to take my second ants, and I'm going to raise that to the 1/3 power, 1 divided by 3. That is the cubic root. That was the value of r that existed before I cubed it. And I hit that enter, and I get 10.6078. So I know that for this function, or this piece that I'm doing, that I'm looking at r being 10.6078. So 10.6078 and some change. Now, I'm going to leave all that in my calculator. That's r. I'm going to take that r and put it right there. Okay, so now I'm going to find surface area. So inside my calculator, I know that 4 pi 10.607 and some change squared is going to help me with my surface area. So I'm back here, and I go 4 times pi times my ants, okay, squared equals 1414.0479. Now, I'm wondering, what am I supposed to round to the nearest square meter? So I can say that it's 1414 meters squared is my surface area. Okay, now, it is now your turn. You got to do the same thing on this. So turn me off, give it a try. Same steps, get her done. Okay, welcome back. We're looking at surface area. To get surface area, we must take our volume that we're provided. Okay, so find R, a pirate's favorite letter. Well, one of the pirate's favorite letters. X is a good one too. But volume is 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay, and I know that my volume is 4,200. I got 4/3. Okay, pi r cubed. Now, in the one above, I multiplied by the reciprocal 3/4. I can just do one thing at a time. I can multiply by 3. So 4,200 is multiply. I'm just going to multiply 4,200 by 3. 4,200 times 3 equals 12,600. So I'm going to multiply both sides, and I'm just going to move this over so you can see that's what I'm doing. I'm going to multiply both sides by 3, okay, to solve. So I'm going to multiply this side by 3 and this side by 3. When I do that, that knocks out, and this becomes, and I forgot that number, 12,600. So I got 12,600 on this side, and I got 4 pi r cubed. Now the next thing I'm going to do is divide by 4. So 12,600 divided by 4, divide that by 4, I can 3150. So I've got 3150 is equal to pi r cubed. Those go out there. Now, my next thing is divide by pi. Dividing by pi. I'm going to do this in the calculator with the pi key. So I'm going to divide that answer. Remember, I got 3150 divided by pi. So it's 1,002. So I have 1,002.676. And remember, that is in my calculator as r cubed. Now I'm going to take the cubic root, okay? The cubic root on both sides. This is another way of doing it. I can use the fraction method, okay? And the fraction method would be doing it this way. I go raise that, and that answers that 1,002, and 1 divided by 3, and I get that 10.0089. Or I could have gone my cubic root. You know, it's way easier to do it this way as the fraction. You got to know the 1/3 power is the cubic root. Otherwise, you go under math and you go to the cubic root here, okay, and then you put in your 1,002.676141 and you hit enter, and you can come up with almost the same answer, where r is 10.0089, which is r. Now I'm keeping that in my calculator at 10.80089 ... I'm going to keep that in my calculator because my calculator is helping me with this problem. So I'm going to take this value and put it up. And because my next thing is go, well, you know, surface area is equal to 4 pi r squared. And well, think about it, r goes in there. So now I'm going to go 4 pi 10.0089 squared in my calculator. So I've got that squared, so I'm going to raise that to the second power, and I'm going to bounce out times 4 times second pi, enter. So it's 1258.87. So I've got 1258.87, and they want it to the nearest tenth, so it's 1258.9, and it is cubic feet for my volume, so it is feet squared for my surface area. Okay, so that's my answer I'm looking for. I'm expecting to see all this work. Notice I did work on my calculator. I showed my results of my work on my paper, so that way the person grading can know what happened. Okay, and that's the way it is. So my summary. Objectives today were students will be able to find the surface area and volume of a sphere. Hopefully you're able to do so. Write a couple sentences about something that you learned about the learning objective today, and then rate yourself from a scale of 0 to 4. Hope things are going well, and if you have any questions, make sure you ask your instructor, and have yourself a fantastic day.